Hello my friends, welcome to a Let's Chat video that is like officially a super casual Let's Chat video. I'm chilling in my cozy sweatshirt and I am completely and utterly unscripted. I just have one thought in my head and I was like, you know what? Let's see if we can turn this into a Let's Chat video. So we are gonna try. Today's topic is the mysterious, the elusive motivation. Motivation is something that I see, the word motivation is something I see thrown around all the time. And often it is thrown around in the context of how do you stay motivated? How do you get motivated? And it is a hot topic of many a blog post, many a video, many a self-help book. And there's a good reason for that, because we haven't figured it out. And it's simple as to why we haven't figured it out. This video, by the way, is an opinion piece, the opinion being mine. But the reason we haven't figured it out is because motivation doesn't really exist very much. It is not motivation that makes the difference. It's motivation that gets us started to do something, but it is discipline that keeps us there. And I know, now that I'm saying it, I know I've done a video on this before. The goal here, the changing factor, the winning factor, whatever you want to call it, is not motivation. Somebody who's highly motivated is not the person that wins the race. Somebody who's highly disciplined is the one who wins the race. So of course, then the question is, how do you get disciplined? How do you stay disciplined? Well, my friends, I wish I had the answer for you, because on this very day, this day that I am filming, this is my third video that I have filmed today. It is, let's see here, 4:40 p.m. I've had nothing else on my to-do list except to do this today. But Brianna, the master procrastinator, and the person who is able to find basically anything else in this world that she can do instead of the one thing on her actual to-do list, I clearly lack self-discipline. It doesn't really matter what the thing is either. A lot of us are here to talk about weight loss, which is completely fine, and it is where I struggle a lot of the time. But this applies to anything, and like my level of, my master's in procrastination applies to any subject. It doesn't have to be, the thing on my to-do list could be film your videos today, finish a blog post today, clean the house today, run these 3 errands today. It doesn't matter what's on my to-do list. Go to the gym today. That is a good one. Plan out all your meals and actually stick to your plan today. I could have anything. You name it. If it's on my to-do list, I will find a way to procrastinate doing it. It's not that I don't like doing these things. I love sitting in front of the camera and getting things done, or being able to hit publish on a blog post, or even running errands. I'm starting to loathe grocery shopping, which I don't know what all of that is about. But in general, I'm like, okay, if I have a list of errands to do, and you know what it is? What's making it worse is winter. Winter is making everything that has to do with leaving this house a lot worse, which is a story for another day. All of this to say, self-discipline is also a very, very difficult thing to get a hold of, get a grip on. And the thing that sparked me into wanting to do this as a sit down and chat video was, surprise, surprise, something I heard on the Rachel and Dave Hollis live stream this week. Now, Dave was on his own for the live stream all week, all Valentine's Day week long. And which is funny because Rachel is like the brand, the Hollis brand. Everyone knows Rachel Hollis. Rachel and Dave are now a thing together, and he knows what he's talking about in his own right when it comes to getting things done and the motivation and all the self-help things. He knows. And I was definitely multitasking, listening to his live stream Monday morning while I was journaling and just kind of letting the two things mesh and like writing out it was a brain dump, writing out my thoughts as I was going and kind of listening to him in one ear, whatever. And this phrase came up, and I know I've heard it from them before. I'm pretty sure it's from them before. So this is not new news to me. It is not new news to anybody, but it has been a game changer for me this week. And I wanted to share it with you because when motivation is nowhere to be seen and self-discipline is dragging itself, kicking and screaming as you're begging it to come to your door, this phrase is what made me work out today even though I wasn't leaving the house, or track my food, or actually sit down and film this video. And that phrase is, do it anyway. Do it anyway. It's 3 words, and I swear to you, if you use these words often, it is literally a life changer. And you might think I'm crazy. Yeah, okay, do it anyway is a life changer. Think about it, my friends. If you started using that as your life philosophy or motto or whatever it is you want to call it, do it anyway. Anytime you hit something that you don't really want to do, what do? You do it anyway. How this is applied to my life this week, let me tell you what. I don't want to eat the good thing that I had already planned for dinner. I'd rather eat this. Do it anyway, Brianna. Do it anyway. I don't really want to do cardio. This was a good one. This was yesterday. I managed to procrastinate in my morning enough that I like to go to the gym and get my cardio done before my classes, when the classes are in the morning. I managed to procrastinate long enough where I could not get to the gym in time to do a legit cardiovascular workout before my class. So I could hear all of the excuses. Well, you could just go to body pump, or you could just do 10 minutes on the elliptical and call it a day after class is done. All this. I went to body pump, and I'm sitting there as I'm packing up, arguing with myself. I don't want to do cardio. I think I worked out hard enough. It should be fine. And then when I got downstairs and I walked by the room, the fitness center room with the equipment in it, I stopped and I was like, Brianna, do it anyway. And you know what I did? I turned right instead of left towards the door, and I did it anyway. And I'm not even exaggerating when I'm trying to express that in that moment, that is what changed my mind, because that is 100% what happened. I really wanted to leave. And I said, you know what? It doesn't matter that it's going to take you another hour to get to whatever it is you want to do the rest of the day. Do it anyway. And I did. Another example, I'm filming today. It has taken me so long because I'm, again, master procrastinator. That should be like my slogan or my subtitle or my title or whatever the heck. Master procrastinator, because holy, the day I figure out how to break myself of this habit, I will let you guys know, because it clearly will have involved some sort of miracle drug that doesn't exist yet. By the way, if you have any masterful anti-procrastination tips, leave them down below for me, because it's not for the comments. I literally don't know how to stop myself. I don't know. And it's making me crazy. I'm 32 years old. Get your act together. Do it anyway. So with this video, I wanted to work out this morning. I'm snowed in, so I was like, you know what? You're gonna do your Les Mills body combat like you did before. I made about 50 different excuses, and I kept saying, do it anyway, do it anyway. So I changed my clothes and I did it. I wasn't happy about it. I didn't do it well. I didn't do it intensely, but I did it. And then I finally got myself ready and filmed 2 videos, and then I was starting to get really frustrated with life because of everything happening outside. I cannot tell you, like, this weather, legitimately, not over exaggerating, makes me want to cry. This is how sick of winter I actually am, because I feel so incapacitated every time it snows or every time things are so cold. I was at Sam's Club the other night and I didn't realize that the wind chill, it was like 25, 30 degrees outside. I was like, piece of cake, I can go there. I didn't realize the wind chill, the wind was blowing fast and everything was like 5 degrees. I bought 10, 15 items, whatever it was. In the time it took me to get the cart to my car and unload those 15 items and put the cart away, my hands were so cold that I could not feel them anymore. And I spent the next 20 minutes having them gradually thaw out to the most horrific, you know that pain like when your arm falls asleep because you fell asleep on it, and the shocking electricity that comes through your arm? All through my fingers. All through my fingers. And because of my nerve disorder, it's even worse. This is why I hate winter. I can't function in winter for a multitude of reasons. So I literally, all that to say, I'm so ticked at Mother Nature that I literally want to break down and cry. And so I filmed my 2 videos and I was like, all right, Brianna, you can just film on Thursday instead. Film this random ranty video on Thursday. And I thought about it for a minute and I was like, but Thursday is Valentine's Day. Brianna, how nice would it be if you didn't have to do work on Valentine's Day? You could treat yourself to, You don't have to feel obligated to get cute and film if you don't want to. You don't have to. You can treat yourself to a day of whatever you want, even if you have to do some work at the computer. You can only do that if you do it anyway today. So here I am. This is really, really stinking rambly, but I urge you, I encourage you to truly think about this phrase, do it anyway. Because there are so many things in life that we don't want to do that we have to do. There are plenty of things that we don't want to do that's going to kind of interrupt our life that you can say do it anyway too, but I'm talking about the stuff that you know down in your soul you should be doing and you're just trying to find a way out. Eating the healthy meal, going to the gym, drinking the water instead of the diet soda, sitting down and filming the video instead of putzing around on The Sims. Guilty. That game is so fun, but it's also a big time suck. I have to put a time limit on myself. I'm not joking. It's addictive. All of those things, those healthy living things, those things that will get you to your goals that you have, but for whatever reason, it does not connect. The motivation, the discipline, and the goal aren't connecting. The answer is to do it anyway. Think about it. How can you apply do it anyway into your life today? What things should you be doing that you're not doing? What things, what events, what tasks do you need to stop and go, no, do it anyway? Where can you get the reminder? What can you literally write it on a Post-it note and put it on the refrigerator, on your bedroom mirror or bathroom mirror, on your desk? I'm highly considering putting a couple in other places. I'm highly considering finding some place that can make like a pretty foiled thing that says do it anyway, real pretty, so I can hang it on my wall right there because I'm in this room more than any other room in my house. Do it anyway. Where can you get the reminder? Where can you apply this to your life? How can doing it anyway help you today? Motivation is fleeting. It does not exist long term. It might be what gets you started. And I have an entire video that I just posted not that long ago about how to get and stay motivated to work out. And I'm not gonna lie, those are working for me. I'm actually doing really well in the gym arena as long as I keep the momentum going. I find momentum to be very motivating and very encouraging. What I lack is the self-discipline that is required once the motivation fades. Motivation will always fade. It will always ebb and flow. It will always disappear and then come back at the most random moments. What you need is the self-discipline that will keep you going in the meantime. And that is what I lack. And the solution for the self-discipline that I lack is to tell myself to do it anyway. So there you go. My 2 cents on the matter. That's all I've got. I've been rambling on for a good long time. So I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Do you agree with me? Do you have anything to add? Do you disagree with me? Was this a completely useless video full of total and utter nonsense? That would actually be a very helpful thing for me to know, because the next time I get the urge to sit and rant about something like this, I won't do it if you guys don't like it. Another way to tell me that you like this is to make sure you give the video a thumbs up, because that really truly does tell me whether or not my content is something that you are wanting to see, or if I should stray away from whatever it is I just did. It's really truly helpful feedback. Thank you for letting me rant about this. Take care, see you next time, and remember, do it anyway.